Mr. Marston. How are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the driver's seat. Come on. Let's just go. I don't want to keep Paul waiting. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories.
How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true. You do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right? Well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost the cards. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys.
Ja pitäisi hoitaa tämäkin. Meksikoon.
You look like a man who's been through the mill.
Thank you.
I mean, you've lived some life. I'm 27 years old and I've rarely left Hennigan's stead. Although many years ago we did briefly employ a French governess. Well, I think she was French. She said she was French, but she spoke Russian. That was when Paul thought I would become a lady.
Change your pasture doesn't always make for a fatter cat.
I know, and I wouldn't change my life for all the money in the world. I'm just saying, sometimes I wish I'd been, well, braver. Been to more places, seen more things.
If you ask me, it usually takes more strength to stay than to run, Miss McFarland.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life.
Meksikoon vien Wreckfest-papereita ja maisomekauppaperit viedään serjätteeseen.
How can I help you? I won't sell armaments to them thugs, whatever the profits may be.
Hey, mister.
I'm selling some good tonics if you need them.
Thank you.
I knew she was a soiled. Hello there.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
wish I was dead.
Old Jake's answer was laid up out.
Are you sure?
No, I attempt to find it.
Oh, I
Drop down to one knee as you call his name. Say, I am Phil.
Why don't you spend a little time together?
I'm a very good lover, sir. Interested?
There's something odd about that Jeb Murphy.
You don't say.
Älä epäile, kun maailmankaikkeuden on venäläisten propagandaa.
This is all my daddy's.
Excuse me.
I'll be rid of the job soon now, I hope.
Every day.
He's known for short-changing folks.
I wouldn't like to say.
Bonjour, mister.
Niin, pitäisi ostaa niin 50 saada, niin saadaan toi ostettua toi huoneisto.
Hey, you! Get to that guy! Come over here! You a tough guy, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown. Don't worry, I'll close your eyes before any ladies see you.
I spent my life proving fools like you wrong.
Prospecting time certainly focuses the mind, doesn't it?
Ei ole. Ei oo mitään zombipeliä.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarlane?
Yes, from Lee John Settle here.
Well, I had one.
No.
Say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss Mc...
Call me Bonnie.
McFarlane, I'm married. I have robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like in that game. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you. Come on.
How are you, Miss McFarland?
You should learn to ride before you learn to herd.
Nice job, Mr. Marston.
Go on.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hello.
Herd the cows down the road. Pretend you know what you're doing.
Look at the cowboy.
Come on, you dumb heifer.
Get riding them. Drive them this way.
Come on. Let's go. Yeah.
He's just showing off now.
Keep
Good.
going, Mr.
Now
Marston.
we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing. Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Get going. Come on. Come on. Move. No stop. Let's go.
Your first time.
Move. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Let's go. Come on.
Tuleepas. Just sain $5 tostakin hyvästä, mutta mä taisin vähän enemmän.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace. and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby.
Tuleepas ja ei tunneta.
How do you do, sir? The world keeps turning. Time to get busy.
Come on.
Niin. Vaikka eihän 50 mikään iso raha on, mutta toisaalta kyllä, että kyllä sekin raha tulisi nyt tarpeeseen, että päästään vähän isompaan kaupunkiin.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics.
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
the ride? But I know we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. There's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better, if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
Etkä muista.
There's the horses! Get that lasso ready!
Rope one of them for me, Marston!
Come on!
Whoa there!
You gonna use that rope or not? Come on, don't be afraid to have a lasso!
Yeah.
Pull that damn rope, Marston!
Don't hurt yourself!
Come on, boy. Get after another one. Ain't going nowhere.
He's there for the taking!
Don't let him buck you, Mr. Marston. Lean into it.
You'll have this
Come
in
on,
no
come
time.
on, come
Show me
on!
what you got, boy.
I got you
Let's see
now!
it, boy.
Too much.
Come on, then,
There,
cowboy.
Mr. Marston!
Easy there! You're
Take it
mine
slow.
now!
That's it! Don't give up!
Come on, let's go.
You're doing fine!
Relax!
Let's get at it. We'll make a cowboy out of you yet. Let me take it from here. You get back on your own horse. Whew. I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, then. Let's see if you can get another one. You haven't run all day.
That's it.
You got him eating out of your hand. Giddy up! Nice work. I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
Yeah. I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor, but it's straight, and it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired, then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland.
Niin. Ja tässäkin niin, jos juo jonkun paukun, niin se on $2 heti. Että kyllä on noussut hinta.
Sure.
Hello, mister. Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is. Let's go.
You almost knocked me clean off.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your heirs?
A couple of cheap governesses Pa hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that